Well, this weekend, yes, we had the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. That was one thing that we all went out to and ventured into. Virginia's, when she went to Buffalo, and she's still there. She'll be back tomorrow. So that's why you're not hearing Virginia in here with us today. But we're going to track back our weekend here real quick. Just summarize it as fast as you can. And then give us your thoughts. Who actually had the lamest weekend? Okay, my weekend, got to say... Big thanks to Lisa. She bought me a Corona out at Dirk's Bentley on Friday night. Went out to that show. I thought he was fantastic on stage with the Queen. I went out, had a good time. Beer Fest on Saturday. Saw a couple crazy things. People went a little bit too hard at the beer, but I guess that's to be expected.
I mean, it's Beer Fest and it's summertime.
Yeah. You're right. That was a good time. I watched the movie Lincoln when I went home.
How did it end?
So, okay, no spoilers.
I get it.
On this. And then just yesterday, just kind of like hit the Ave in Del Rey and went to El Camino and got some food. That was my weekend.
There's a place called El Camino?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, it's a good little spot. Yeah, really good Mexican food. All right, what do you got for your weekend, Dennys? What'd you do?
Well, actually, I had a really productive weekend, Kevin.
You did?
And this one you might actually like because I know you're into the essential oils. I got a bunch of new ones, and I categorized them all. I made a new shelf to put them all on, and I moved my oil to a different section of the house.
Really?
Yes. Well, because I have incense on one side now, and now I have the essential oils on the other, so the whole house, depending on where you walk, room to room, has a different scent.
A different scent, the entire thing, and so it's all organized now.
It's awesome.
Okay.
And then secondly, I also painted all of the scuff marks that I've put on my walls over the years. I used to work at an office building, and I used to paint scuff marks back in the day. It was one of my first jobs.
That's actually a job, huh?
Yeah, funny enough, they give it to teenagers who are still in high school, yes, to paint walls because no one wants to do it in office buildings. So, yeah, pretty productive. Plus, I used a lot of cords this weekend because we did the live podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And I came up with an even better categorization system for them because now I have them on hooks.
So he categorized his essential oils, and so it was a very organizational weekend.
It was very productive, and I felt like I did more stuff than Kevin did this weekend.
He's leaving out a couple things we did together,
It's true.
But don't worry. I'm going to clean up that mess.
Okay, so what exactly happened with your weekend, Jbird?
So Friday, I went to my buddy's toy shop, bought a couple new Star Wars G.I. Joe figures.
Okay.
Had a pizza party with my buddy, and then I came home, much like a Denny's, I organized all of my Star Wars figures from the 1970s to the 1980s, and they are in order. That was my Friday.
You
night.
actually organized something?
No, Kevin, you have to understand. When it comes to my toys, I'm a different person. Am I not?
He is. He
Really?
loves those.
Whereas this is wow.
I got the Kevin Ralston gene when it comes to my figures. I have all the little weapons in this one little section. Yeah, I don't mess around.
Now that's what you get organizational about?
I do, man. I know.
Fascinating.
I also went to a beer fest with y'all. We ended up going to Port St. Lucie. I helped throw out the first pitch at the Mets game.
First day to field, yeah.
I gave my dog Chewy a bath. Pretty good bath. Pretty lengthy.
I thought he looked good yesterday. His coat was shiny.
He was very shiny. Thank you.
I didn't say anything.
I also, me and Denny sat down. We colored. Just for the smell of it, we colored and drew together for a good 2 hours. That has nothing to do with that video we did. We just love to draw together now.
If you didn't know, if you broke your name and image away from your weekend, you would think it was a typical 8-year-old. Play with Star Wars action figures in color.
Oh, I mean, it gets better, Kev. I made my own sauce over the weekend.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
And it's got pickle and it's got some barbecue sauce, and I call it Pickle Q sauce.
What happened to sweet ketchup?
I still use it.
Well, I used to make it. What happened? You don't make it anymore.
I'm graduating in different things. I'm growing, Denny.
What was sweet ketchup? Just ketchup with more sugar in it?
He makes a really sweet ketchup.
It's got a ton of honey and a ton of sugar in it, and it will. Fat Kevin, you would love it.
Really?
Oh, my. Jbird's.
Doesn't ketchup already have a lot of sugar in it?
Yeah, it does,
Okay.
but it's
just not enough.
It's got a lot in it, Kevin.
And, yeah, that's pretty much my weekend. Loved it.
Okay. Who had the lamest? Denny's has been voted the lamest weekend the past 2 weeks, but I don't know.
Birds nipping at them heels.
I was loaded this weekend.
Yeah.